just did the high dive in uniform to prepare to have a proper response, just in case of a helicopter crashing into the water, or maybe a truck flipping over into the water.
So this morning we went through PCCs, PCIs of the equipment, and then weapons draw. From there we moved over to the pool where we conducted a modified combat water survival test. We're doing the Mungadai, and the Mungadai comes from the Mongol word of Munghud, and that was Genghis Khan's legendary cavalry. And in order for you to be a part of his warrior troop, you had to go through a series of tests to make sure that you had the intestinal fortitude and the capability of being part of that Munghud. So the Army's adopted that word, and now it's used for different challenges that you might go through.
We did our flicks, we had our gear on, and we jumped in, came up, and then took it off while treading water. It's drown proofing, so like when you're in the deployment area or when it's the real life thing, you'll be natural. It'll be natural to you, so you won't panic or you won't drown. You just naturally go and know where to go.
Actually, the goal is just to get off the high board, so that's one of the big issues with familiarization, because there's a lot of issues with heights. I know I have an issue with heights, but I've actually done this drill before from 25 feet instead of just from 20. So it's not a significant difference, but it actually makes a difference to me when I'm up there.
The training is very effective. It was well thought out by our leadership. The soldiers go ahead, they feel confident. We have people standing by in case something happens. They go ahead, make it happen, and now they trust themselves in case something happens.
Right now what we're going through is the lanes. So we have various lanes that we're doing. We have an equipment exercise where we're going through and we're putting together an M4, an M249, and an M2. Then once they put that together, then they're doing the functions check.
They have to get each piece that's disassembled into a set box, assemble all 3 weapon systems, and do a function check within 10 minutes. So it's pretty tough. It's a lot of critical thinking, a lot of teamwork too, because it's a relay. Only one soldier can go out at a time, and they can assemble it on their own and do a function check on their own. So it's a lot of strategizing and teamwork involved as well.
The station that I'm running is PMCS, Preventative Maintenance Checks and Services. PMCS is to identify small faults before they become big faults, i.e. maybe we have a hub leak, we have a transmission pan leak, oil pan leak. We catch it at a class 1 and we're able to monitor it or repair it before it becomes a class 3 and leaks the fluid out, and we blow an engine, ruin a transmission, or get into an accident because the hub locks up. I have created 5 different faults on this vehicle. They are finding faults. 3 faults at a minimum would be a go at this station. 5 faults altogether that they find would be a bonus point. And then any fault that I did not annotate, for instance, the last team found a CV axle boot torn, is a bonus point for a total of 5 maximum points for this station as a go. When you're in the fight, you do not want this to break down. When you're going from point A to point B especially, if your mission is not to go from here to there, get out and dismount, it's to go maybe from fob to fob logistically, you definitely don't want to have this vehicle break down in the middle of nowhere and have somebody else come out and get you, or make the team that you are with sitting ducks.
We're also going through the history of the Signal Corps. We're going map testing. We're doing a challenge where we're putting together puzzles wearing mop gear, just to show the soldiers how when you're wearing your full JS-less suits, doing the menial tasks are going to be kind of difficult. So they understand if I have to fill a radio, this is going to be how it is, as well as just rehearsing putting on the mask within the allotted time of 9 seconds. The last 2 days we're going to be over at the Mount site, where we're going to have one of the platoons attack while the other one defends. So what this does, it incorporates, okay, hey, you might be expected to be embedded in an infantry battalion, you know, and provide the security for yourself in that sector of fire. And then the attacking side of the house, well, that's just fun. You know, being able to put the miles of gear on, have the blanks, and, you know, just shoot up and see which team's the best.
Right now, I just have to watch this, this section over here, and also this section over here as well. So I'm just basically guarding and waiting to see if anyone comes.
Just focus on our sector of fire, and then once they call out that they need reinforcements, then we'll move our sector of fire to help them, okay? We're anticipating our other section of the company to come and try and infiltrate our defenses.
It's ours, that's 292.
So each team has been designated their NCO, and each NCO knows each sector of fire for their team.
Sorry, you got eyes on? I'm not sure how many enemies are out there, but it's in my blind spot, so they're headed this way, and my teammates are here, so I can't really fire because I don't want to do a friendly fire. So I'm kind of like stuck.
We got one in the river on the other side of the river.
Got shot in the shoulder or something because with my weapon, it's very hard to get a low stance with it up there since I'm so short and the wall is so high compared to me.
Bushes don't stop bullets. Bullet will go right through it, whether it's a 5.56, and the enemy don't shoot 5.56. They don't shoot these little rounds. They shoot 7.62 by 3.9. Think about where you're taking cover. Just because the laser won't go through a bush, just think about where you're taking cover. That's my main thing that I saw today. Other than that, I had a whole lot of fun. A lot of y'all looked like you had a whole lot of fun, and a lot of you were doing the right things as far as trying to get the right kind of cover, taking prone halfway down a hill and behind a bigger tree.
Your SDT is pointing up at the sky. You're providing services to a TOC up on the second floor, right? And that, crusty old Ops Sergeant Major comes down and says, "Hey, need him. Get over there with a gun." Roger, Sergeant Major. Right? It's gonna happen. Okay? Gone are the days where I won't let the units that we're supporting get what they call fob tax, all right? Because you guys need to understand that you're a part of that team when you go to support.
I'm actually really excited because we're Signal. We don't all the time get to train how most other Army units would train. So now we get to go do cool Army stuff instead of configuring routers and stuff.
I've been here for almost 3 years now, and this is the probably most fun one I've been a part of that I feel is most helpful.
I'm having a very good time, though it is very difficult. It is a big learning experience for me.
So our entire intent behind this is doing things that we wouldn't normally do. As Signaleers, we get on our assemblages and we can get it up and we can provide services to anybody anywhere in the world, but we don't get a lot of chance to do those soldier skills that are perishable if you don't continuously use them.